Hey guys, look, I'm actually doing a nail art tutorial. Welcome back to my channel today. If you're new here, welcome. I'm going to be doing something a little fun today. I did these mermaid chrome powder nails for a friend's bridal shower the other day, and I wanted to zhuzh them up for work, and so I decided to create these blown marble designs because the colors I'm using, I think they're a stamping polish. My friend got them for me. They're so thick. One coat will do you. It's absolutely incredible. I don't think I can pronounce. I think it's called Clean Color. And I love, this is the color that's on my nails right now. It's a beautiful color. It's called Metallic Fuchsia. And they are freaking amazing. All their colors are absolutely beautiful. If they're not supposed to be a stamping polish, they should be. Anyways, so I'm going to show you how I created this beautiful look, and then I'm going to show you how to put it on after it dries. So like I said, all the colors I'm using are really thick, so it's hard to roll around and get a drip marble that's consistent. So I'll show you what I do to create more of a pleated kind of blown marble. I'm really trying to show this to you. There you go. That's a little better. And it's beautiful, and these polishes, like I said, are a little thicker, so they create things that are a little thicker, but I am going to show you. I'm going to do it here on my little bit of a whiter background. I'm going to start with the purple that I did with my nails in this awesome metallic fuchsia, and I'm going to do like 4 or 5 hefty drops in close-ish proximity to each other. Then I'm going to go in with like a lighter color, like this pink one. This is called Metallic Pink. And I'm going to connect it kind of to the side, just like you would with your basic drip marble. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse because of allergies today. We're just going to do a couple. Then you want to quickly move on. We're going to go to this awesome dark blue, and this is called Metallic Aqua. And drip those onto the side, and then kind of start connecting that middle color a little bit with your big drops of polish. I'm going to put a little bit more out here and out here. The bigger the drops, the better, also because they don't stick to each other. I'm going to go with this awesome metallic mango, and I'm going to put just a couple of drops in the middle and on the outside-ish of this. And the last one I'm going to use is this awesome, it's called Metallic White, but it's kind of see-through, and it's super thick. And I'm just going to kind of drop and drizzle along this. Now, as you can see, it hasn't pooled out like regular polish. It's kind of stayed there. So what I'm going to do is just gently tip my mat. You could do this on a yogurt lid if you don't have a mat. And I'm just going to roll it just a little bit to kind of disperse those colors. Then I'm going to blow straight down. Not too hard, but hard enough to kind of like let things spread. I'm going to do it off camera. And just kind of, I don't think I can get this on camera for you. Blow that out a little bit. Then I'm going to come around to the edges and kind of blow back in a little bit on the sides. Kind of turning it. Because you're trying to get more of a flatter design while bringing up some of that bottom color. Blow back to the middle, and we're going to do this way again. Then I'm going to blow down on it again, but kind of at an angle where the thickest polish is. And kind of spread things out. Now, that's where I'd like to end. As this dries, you'll see more of the color is dispersed and more smushed together, but while still being quite beautiful and apparent to the eye. You can see better now that these are matte just because of my, like usual, horrid lighting. And this usually takes about 35 to 45 minutes to dry. I did this one first, this one second, and this one last. And because this is such thick polish, it is a little bit more bowed, even though this one is usable and this still has some spots I wouldn't use. So I'm going to take my trusty handy dandy knife here, and I'm just going to, let's do this one. I'm going to just gently smoosh down on the edge of the silicone mat and trying to lift these edges a little bit and pressing. When you start to get wrinkles, stop. I'm trying to get this in the lighting and go a different direction. And I'm going to see if I can just gently peel this up. And yes, this is beautiful. Trying to get a good light for you and see how absolutely gorgeous. The colors all smooshed together. Now it's obviously only one-sided. Even though this kind of looks cool over here, I want this marbled effect. Almost like a water marble, but more like psychedelic. I have my handy dandy little scissors here, and I'm just going to pick my spot and take out just enough for my nail that I'm going to be using. I believe this will cover perfectly. And this can be set aside and used for other nails. I just really wanted to, whoops, that's a good thing it dries quickly. Just really wanted to show you how easy this is. Now I'm gonna take my base coat here. As you can see, I need to get a new mat because the purples will stain your mat. Somebody said to do something, and I can't remember, to prevent that, of course, before doing this video. I'm going to take Pure Ice Bottom Line Base Coat, and, oops, not that generous, and give my nail a decent helping, making sure to go down to the sides and all the way through the tip. Everything needs to be good and covered, but not sloppy. You know, like you don't want it dripping down the sides because that'll create another mess. I'm gonna gently see if I can scoop these up here. By the way, I pre-washed and sanitized my nail before doing any of this. Now you'll notice the sticky comes right away because, at least with this brand, it dries really quickly, so you can just gently start working it around the nail, kind of pressing. Don't want to press too hard because you'll get a fingerprint, and we don't want that on our nail design. Gonna pull the skin back and make sure it gets all the way around to the cuticle. So I'll take like the sides of my nail scissors or something handy. It'd be better if you had a cuticle pusher, but of course, you know, I don't have anything on hand, and kind of gently push that down to the sides. Kind of pressing where you want it to go. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to these things because if you don't do them right, like wrapping the tip here, if you can see that, I want it to be kind of wrapped around the tip as much as I can, and you'll get a nice consistent color. There we go. Kind of pulling that design, if you can see that, around the tip of the nail so we get a nice even coverage. I'm going to open my nail polish remover really quick, and we are going to just seal this in. I'm going to take just a little bit of my nail polish remover and run it along the cuticle, even if there's not any actual polish around your cuticle. This is to kind of help seal things in. And don't really press, just kind of let the acetone do its work. Even on the edges, you kind of want to make things a little damp so it kind of melts into your base polish. Now this is where a cuticle pusher would come in handy, and where I am going to use my super dull little knife here and just gently press along that cuticle line and pull away. Just wipe that off. And then come back in with my acetone and clean up around that edge to make a nice, even, solid line. And there we have a beautiful pop of color to our manicure. If you wanted, you could go back over with a unicorn chrome like I did with this and keep things nice. Actually, I think I'm going to finish this off with just a regular top coat and not bother with the gel, just because I'm going to end up taking off in a couple of days anyways. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you'd like to see more of these kinds of marbles in the future. Sorry about the bad lighting again. I am trying to get my nail room set back up after a long vacation. If you have not seen my horse videos, go check out my baby horse. I want everybody to see him. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you, and I'm sorry it took so long for this dang video.